Building relationships with executive recruiters. It's a long-term game. Let me start with a truth that annoys many professionals. Executive recruiters are not job placement services for candidates. They never have been. They never will be. Let's get that over and done with to start off with. If that sentence irritates you, good. It means you're listening. So keep listening throughout this Tuesdays at 2. Building relationships with executive recruiters is a long-term career strategy, not a short-term job search tactic. Most people get this completely wrong. They approach executive recruiters when they're desperate, when they've been laid off, invisible, or just redundant. Then they wonder why nothing happens. I'm Martin Buckland, a global executive career management practitioner. I work a lot with executive recruiters across the world. Welcome to episode number 259 of Tuesdays at 2. This is a live event. If you want to ask any question, doesn't have to be related to today's topic, please put it in the comment section below and I will answer it at the end of this Tuesdays at 2. So in this video, I'm going to explain how executive recruiters actually work. There's a myth out there. Why timing matters more than enthusiasm. What makes an executive recruiter remember you for years, not just a few weeks? How to build a professional relationship that pays dividends over the entire career. This is not about getting on a recruiter's radar. That phrase should be retired. This isn't about becoming relevant, credible, visible, and memorable over time. Part 1. Executive recruiters really work. Let's clear something up. Executive recruiters work for their clients at the other end, not you as the candidate. Their loyalty is to the organization paying their fee, not to people like you with career aspirations. They are hired to solve a business problem, source and place a talent in a talent pool, professional pool who meet the client's strict criteria. They're there to reduce risk and they're there to deliver a specific outcome based on the client's needs, whoever that client may be. They are not paid to see potential. They are paid to deliver proven talent, proven performance. They are paid to uncover the best talent seeking that next challenge. That means executive recruiters are constantly asking, who has already done this job? Who can do it again under pressure? Who will make my client look smart for hiring them? And there are many more questions. So when someone sends a vague message saying, I'm open to new opportunities and would love to chat, what the executive recruiter hears is, I don't know what I want and I need some help. That's not attractive. That's not professional. That is risk. Understanding this mindset is the first step to building a relationship that lasts. Part 2, why this is a long-term, not short-term game. Here's another uncomfortable truth. The best time to build a relationship with an executive recruiter is when, let me repeat this, when you do not need them. Not when you're burnt out, not when you've recently been laid off and you're panicking, you're in chaos, not when your patience has run out. They aren't there for you that particular moment. Those moments are emotional, understandable, but strategically weak. Executive recruiters remember people who show up early, show up constantly, communicate clearly, show aspirations to be a leader, are always learning with new designations, degrees, diplomas, certifications, etc. Stay professional when nothing is on offer. Stay professional when nothing is on offer. They are always building future pipelines, not reacting to current panic, i.e., if you're just recently been laid off. If you only appear when you need something, you're not building a professional relationship. You're making a transaction request. Transactions are forgettable. Part 3, what recruiters actually remember. Executive recruiters speak to thousands of professionals over their career. They don't remember everyone, but they remember patterns. They remember people who are clear about their niche, are articulate, confident, speak commercially, not emotionally. They understand the market they operate in. They may be thought leaders, they may be subject matter experts. They show ambition and drive and talk proudly about their accomplishments, their performance, and they don't waste time. Never waste an executive recruiter's time. They also remember who followed up professionally, who handled rejection well, who stayed visible without being a nuisance. What they don't remember: generic non-performance drive and outdated resume CVs, a long autobiographical message, career confusion disguised as flexibility. You need to be precise. If you want to be remembered, your message must answer one question: why would I place this person now or in the future? If you can't answer that, the executive recruiter can't either. Part 4, how to approach an executive recruiter properly. Let's be practical. A strong approach includes 4 things. 4 things. First, clarity. You know what you do, at what level, and in what market. Not 10 roles, but just one lane. Second, credibility. Your experience matches the level you're targeting. Titles matter less than scope and outcomes and scale. Number 3, relevance. You contact executive recruiters who specialize in your function, sector, or geography, not everyone with partner in their title. Fourth, professionalism, very important. Concise messages, no pressure, no drama, no oversharing. This is not about selling yourself aggressively. It's about positioning yourself calmly and in front of the right people. The goal is not, can you help me now? The goal is, you should remember me when the right mandate, the right project by one of your client appears. Number 5, maintaining the relationship without being annoying. This is so vital. This is where most people panic and overdo it. You do not need to message every month, comment of every one of those executive recruiters' posts, send constant updates. That's over the top, and I personally think it's unprofessional. What works instead? A thoughtful, eloquent email and career update once or twice a year with an accomplishment story based on the acronym STAR: situation, task, action, result, and try and get as many metrics in there as you can, your currency value and percentiles. Sharing a market insight relevant to their niche, letting them know about a significant career move, referring strong talent, could be your peers when appropriate. This flips that dynamic. You should stop being a candidate. You become a professional contact. Relationship management. It's all about relationship management. Executive recruiters value people who add intelligence to their network, not just demand attention from it. So part 6, what not to do. Quick reality check. Do not ask for feedback on why you weren't selected. Push for confidential information because they work in a highly confidential area. Argue with their assessment. Assume silence means rejection forever. Executive recruiters are very, very busy. An established executive recruiter can receive up to 50, yes, 50 unsolicited resumes or CVs each day. Silence often means not now, not never. Handle that with maturity and you stay in the game. Handle it emotionally and you remove yourself probably permanently. The key to building and retaining that relationship once established. Don't expect executive recruiters to pick the relationship up from 4 or more years ago when you haven't communicated at all. That is not good. That is highly unprofessional. There again, I want to emphasize it's relationship management. So let me leave you with this. Executive recruiters are not the gatekeepers of your career. They are strategic partners. If you treat them properly, the professionals who benefit most from executive recruiters are clear, professional, patient, confident, consistent, commercial, and ambitious. They exude that ambition. They play the long game. They understand that careers are built over decades, not job searches measured in weeks or few months. If you want executive recruiters to take you seriously, start acting like a peer, not a petitioner. Because the strongest relationships in career management are not built when you need help. They're built long before that moment ever arrives. I'm Martin Buckland, your global executive career management practitioner. Your career is your business, so manage it like a business. Now embrace what I've said today. Build those relationships with executive recruiters. For much more information on all facets of executive career management, please visit my YouTube channel, Martin Buckland, and press the subscribe button and the bell button to be notified of upcoming videos. So thanks for watching today. What have you learned from this video? What have you learned? Put it in the comments. Are you going to reconsider how you interact with executive recruiters? Thanks for listening. Remember, build those relationships and retain those relationships with executive recruiters. They can bring you huge, massive value throughout your whole career.